we'd like to also know, because Pastor Undu said something there on saying that, men and women are termed to be different. They look for different things in marriages. So what are the things, for a woman, what are the two most important things a woman looks for in marriage? So those are two questions I'm throwing at you at once.
One of the basic fundamental foundations of a happy marriage or a Christian marriage is the understanding that marriage is a covenant. God is a God of purpose. He doesn't do anything purposelessly. And if you look at the Bible also draws a parallel between the relationship that Christ has with the church to the marriage relationship between a man and a woman. So it's a covenant. The relationship that Christ has with the church is sealed with his blood by his death and resurrection on the cross. Also, the marriage relationship is a covenant between the man, the woman, and God, who is their witness. Because in the book of Malachi chapter 2 verse 14, it talks about God being a witness between you and the wife of your youth. So having that understanding that a marriage is a covenant, is not a contract, and a covenant is sealed. Is an oath that you say with, and is binding. Is binding. Also, commitment is another important fundamentals of marriage. What is commitment? Commitment is sticking to a course of action even when the going gets tough. Making up your mind that, you know what, I've committed, I've made up my mind about this particular thing, I'm going all the way with it. And I think that's why sometimes during the marriage ceremony you hear things like for better or for worse. It's not a bad thing. I know sometimes we Pentecostals will come and say, oh, for good and all that. I know faith comes in, but at the same time, the reality of life is sometimes in marriage you get to some point, and some things are not probably as you plan them to be. What do you do at that time? Commitment will give you a staying power at that point in time. Communication is also very important in marriage. It's very basic. It's one of the basic. And communication that we're talking about, it goes beyond just talking. So at the program, we're going to be emphasizing more on that, on the issue of communication, non-verbal communication, verbal communication. How do you communicate something to your spouse, even without you talking? It comes with a level of intimacy and friendship you have built over the years. And also going to the other question about what are the basic needs of women in marriage. A woman needs two basic things. A woman wants to talk to the object of her love, her husband.
So we're letting you talk.
A woman wants to talk. Also, a woman needs attention and affection. Research has found that touch is very therapeutic. When somebody is agitated or they're upset, just putting your hand on their shoulder, could calm the nerves. And also research in the medical world has also proven that even premature babies thrive more with touch. So touch is a gift from God. A woman needs affection, which could be in form of touch, it could be in form of words, it could be in form of just thoughtful actions from their husbands. And also talking. And we'll be obviously emphasizing more the non-verbal.
You talk more about
on that. Okay.
So let me. Okay. Now, quickly to you.